White balance.
3,000.
Photogs, if we could just make sure we're staying beyond the, I think you're good there if you squat, but just not coming forward any from there.
Yeah, other side is where I was going to go.
Other side would be fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Just can you do your best not to be shooting down?
Yeah. I don't think I'd see it right now.
Great.
Just trying to be more center.
Yeah, I'll do a microphone test. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think we can have less in the room. Microphone check. Yeah, I think we can almost take the room out completely. Right there for you. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Room is okay. We're just feeding to Molt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One more, please.
Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. TP laptop, can we make sure we're plugged into a charger? Okay, great. Sorry, I know it's not.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Okay. Are you? Yeah. What? Go ahead, what? No, you tell me what's going on. Yeah.
You're seeing the
On what, on what? On the phone?
Fletcher called and he said it was too low, so he turned it up, and now it's too high.
Yeah.
So she needs to turn it down.
Yeah, we do another station. All right. Testing 1, 2, mic check 1, 2. This is a check 1, 2, 1, 2. Final check. Can you tell me the audio level? Is it good? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. Mic check. Audio is a little low. Turn it up a little bit. All right. Well, he also is a quiet person too. So testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Are we good? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Level checks for press. Or press actually good? 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. This is a check. High up, lower. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. How is the pull? Are you guys getting good audio for pull? Good audio for pull. Everybody else got good audio? All right. All right. Good. All right. There. All right. Awesome audio. Okay. All right. Thank you.
No, we'll call 2.
You calling it 2?
We have not called it yet, but I will call it.
You will?
Yes, I will
Not yet.
call 2. We have not called it yet.
Okay.
No problem. I'll be
We have
very
not
clear.
called 2-minute warning yet, okay? Yep. Mhm. Yep.
Sir, this is it. You still going through it? I think we should give it another minute before we start walking. He's probably halfway through right now. Okay, I think maybe we're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. Let me try to see if I can watch what he's doing in real time. Ryan, I think we're on the last quarter. Okay. Ryan, we're gonna call to right when you slowly walk, but they know we're not ready. I was talking to Sandy. Paragraphs. Right. Would Benaya and Panel too? Great. Great. Thank you. They're gonna walk anyways. I'm gonna call two as soon as Benaya's done. Just timing's pretty close. Yeah, come through this back door.
Yeah, let's go for a minute.
Yes, he's walking in. Get walking.
Okay, calling a 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. 51 on the dot. Oh, no problem. I just didn't know when my email was gonna. Great. We called 2 already. I'm gonna close the door for a second. Yeah. Folks, if we could just check ringers, we're gonna kind of like do really close. Yeah. That's right. That's correct. So folks know I'm going to close this door once he starts, so if you need to be in the room during it, I would recommend going through that door. We have probably a spot for you to stand in front of here. Ready? Yes, sir. I'm going to close the door behind us for y'all. Yes, sir.
Hey folks, it's going to be quick because I got to be downstairs, but thank you very much for being here. This morning, the deal that I first put forward last May for the Middle East has finally come to fruition. The ceasefire has gone into effect in Gaza, and today we're seeing hostages being released. 3 Israeli women held against their will in the dark tunnels for 470 days. 4 more women will be released in 7 days. 3 additional hostages every 7 days thereafter, including at least 2 American citizens in this first phase. We pray for them and their families. They're going to be a long recovery ahead. By the 16th day of the deal, talks will begin in the second phase. This phase includes the release of Israeli soldiers and a permanent end of the war without Hamas in power or able to threaten Israel. Hundreds of trucks are entering Gaza as I speak. They're carrying assistance for civilians who suffered enormously from the war that Hamas started on October 7, 2023, nearly 15 months ago. Today alone, we anticipate several hundred trucks will enter the Gaza Strip as I'm speaking. And after so much pain, destruction, and loss of life, today the guns in Gaza have gone silent. This was the deal that I outlined for the world back in May 31st. Many of you covered it at the time. It was endorsed overwhelmingly by folks around the world, including the UN Security Council, unanimously endorsed the deal, and developed in coordination with Egypt, Qatar, and Israel. I've worked in foreign policy for decades, and this is one of the toughest negotiations I've been part of. Many of you who followed these negotiations will attest that the road to this deal has been not easy at all, and a long road. But we've reached this point today because of the pressure Israel built on Hamas, backed by the United States. Some said my policy of a firm support for Israel was relentlessly pursuing diplomacy, risked drawing America into a wider war in the region. I listened to those voices, many of whom I respected a great deal, but I concluded abandoning the course I was on would not have led us to the ceasefire we're seeing today. But instead, it would have risked a wider war in the region that so many feared. Now the region has been fundamentally transformed. Hamas's longtime leader, Sinwar, is dead. Hamas sponsors in the Middle East have been badly weakened by Israel, backed by the United States. Hezbollah, one of Hamas's biggest backers, was significantly weakened on the battlefield, and its leadership was destroyed. Even as we worked for diplomatic solutions in Lebanon, we provided ongoing assistance and supported Israel's military campaign against Hezbollah, including its efforts to take out the terror infrastructure along the border between Israel and Lebanon. Israel's campaign was extremely successful, so much so that by the end of November, the United States had brokered a ceasefire in Lebanon. Hezbollah did what it said it would never do. It cut its deal and abandoned Hamas. And today, in Lebanon, there's finally a new president and prime minister, both of whom support a sovereign Lebanon without Hezbollah running the show or playing any part in it. The Assad regime next door in Syria is gone, removing Iran's ready access to Lebanon. Iran is in the weakest position in decades after the U.S. military helped defend Israel from Iranian missiles and supported Israel's military response inside Iran. Just look across the region. In Lebanon, there's an opportunity for a future free from the grip of Hezbollah. In Syria, a future free from the tyranny of Assad. For the Palestinian people, a credible path to a state of their own. And for the region and the future normalization and integration of Israel with all its Arab neighbors, including Saudi Arabia, who I've spoken with. You know, we've had many difficult days since Hamas began this terrible war. We've encountered roadblocks and setbacks, but we haven't given up. And a special thanks to my team, particularly Brett McGurk, who many of you know, who spent weeks and months working nonstop to reach this deal. Many of those weeks and months out of the country. Today's ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages is a result of a principled and effective policy that we presided over for months. And we got here without a wider war in the Middle East than many predicted. And now it falls on the next administration to help implement this deal. I was pleased to have our team speak as one voice in the final days. It was both necessary and effective and unprecedented. But success is going to require persistence and continuing support for our friends in the region and the belief in diplomacy backed by deterrence. So as we reflect on the news from Gaza today, we also remember all the victims of this war. We're mindful that the pursuit of a lasting peace, while never easy or quick, must always be our calling. So thank you all for listening. May God bless you all. May God protect our troops. I'm looking forward to this deal being fully implemented. And I'm sorry I'm not going to take any questions now because I'm waiting. There's a whole congregation waiting for me. and I'm sure the remainder of the day I'll have an opportunity to speak with you. Thank you
Can
very
you
much.
say anything about the condition of the hostages that were released today and the others?
Yes, I've just got a call saying the 3 are released into Gaza, 2 out of the hands of their captors, and they appear to be in good health, but it's early to tell. They may be across the border out of the Gaza Strip into Israel now. I'm not certain. Thank you.
Sir, any concerns about Hamas regrouping?
No.
Will you remain involved in the deal as it moves forward?
No way out. Proud of the deal.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You guys, I'm gonna hold here until we move.